thought you'd be brave for life. I thought you would stay for life. You told me you love me, that's a fucking reason I thought. But I didn't know, oh, I didn't know that you was, oh, I didn't know, oh, I didn't know.
Yo, back on this shit. I'm actually doing pretty good. This is like the first time I've ever done like a back-to-back video recording. Shit. But yeah, as you can see, on some cjdachamp, the shinobi who nuked the hidden leaf. I should have done this a long time ago, but obviously I was lazy, so it's cool. Pain, the shinobi who nuked the hidden leaf. I've been saying this, so let's get to it, bro. I feel like I'm not gonna be too impressed by the video since I already know basically everything about Pain. But let's see what he got, bro.
Much pain.
Yeah, shit loud.
Now, I want y'all to look exactly at this frame right here. Her neck is already broken. She is eating dirt while her body is making the letter Y. And I felt so bad for Naruto, bro. Dude was having to watch his future wife get thrown around a dusty-ass crater, while he just had to sit there and watch it all happen. This man Pain really had this man in the hotel chair, just sickening. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time. After the many detours and the many tweets and memes of this video being stuck in limbo forever.
The nigga name is Pain, bro. I feel like he already made it in the trial, okay? The nigga's whole mission is to cause you pain, bro. There's nothing else. What the fuck are you looking for, bro? That's the whole trial right there, bro. A nigga dedicated to his mission so bad he named himself after what he finna do to you, bro. It's crazy.
Is now in session, and it is for none other than the shinobi that refuses to fight one-on-ones and will roll up on you with 6 hits. The master of jump jutsu, Pain. Now this one's gonna be a long one because dude was moving wicked. So go ahead, grab some food and get comfortable because the evidence is on deck and is ready to be presented. So without further ado, Exhibit A. Alright, Exhibit A. Taking over the hidden rain and jumping a senior citizen. Ah, man. Let me let y'all in on a little secret real quick. You wanna know why it took me so long to make this video specifically? I had to go back and watch my goat get jumped by 6 niggas.
That's some fuck shit, gang. Could have fucked up. That nigga, bro, that nigga Pain is so messed. That was your teacher, bro. And he didn't even feel any type of way jumping a nigga he knew. It's crazy.
Like, it's 2026 and I still feel some type of way about this shit till this day. Like, bro, on the real, I did not want to watch this bullshit again. Having to watch my goat get slimed out by 6 fucking emo niggas. Like, fuck off. Skin and bones ass nigga didn't even give them the respect of a one-on-one. Now, before I have to go through the pain of commentating my goat getting jumped, there is a massive atrocity that Pain committed before this. So let's go ahead and break this down real quick. Now, if you watch my Donzo video, I've already basically went over how Nagato ended up becoming Pain.
Bro.
But if you need a little refresher real quick, Donzo and Hanzo basically set this nigga up, leading to the entire original Akatsuki getting squad wiped and Nagato tweaking out and adopting the Pain persona. Now, after he was set up and his whole crew got slimed out, Nagato made sure that he was going to get his revenge by any means necessary. So on one fateful day, Pain pulled up to Hanzo's compound and killed every single guard that was in there protecting this man. Man came in here and cleaned house, left power.
I always wondered, why the fuck did Pain just not slime out Hanzo himself? Like, never. No confrontation.
Of bodies. Old boy right here in the back got his ass beat so bad he got left in prime back shots position. Then he threw Hanzo into the wall like the piece of trash that he was. And in Hanzo's lap.
Oh, my fault. I said Hanzo. I meant to say Danzo. I never slimed Danzo, even though Danzo was the main culprit of this shit. He could have gone there anytime and bodied that nigga, bro. But I guess not, bro.
Moments, bro started begging for his life, but Pain stared him dead into his soul and told him, "Are we serious right now, my nigga? You dare beg for your life after you slimed out all my niggas and made me kill my best friend, my brother, the nigga body I'm using right now to body your ass. And you talking about, please don't kill me, after you sold us out to that fucking fraud Donzo when all we wanted was peace." Wait, how long, nigga? I wanted peace too. That motherfucking fraud set me up too. Motherfucker, you should have thought of that before you sided with that dumbass nigga. Wait, hold on, twin, please don't. Pain straight up spun back for his whole crew and boomed Hanzo along with all his other guards and shit. But Pain didn't stop
Fuck
there.
Hanzo, nigga.
Oh no, because he made sure that nobody else would oppose him or his ideals. So he decided to wipe out Hanzo's entire bloodline.
Damn,
He
I
went
didn't know.
after his parents, his
I did not know this nigga did that shit. What the fuck?
wife, his child, his relatives, his friends, and even their infants.
That's
and
crazy.
wiped
That's
them
actually insane,
all
Jay.
off the map. Dude straight up eradicated his entire clan and completed a whole hostile takeover of the entirety of Amegakure. Now,
I mean, I knew he took over, but
the
killing
second part of
infants
this
is crazy,
again.
gang.
And it
They don't
is,
even know
of
shit.
course, my go getting jumped. Now let's go ahead and set the record straight. When it was just a 1v1, when it was just Jiraiya versus
He
the
was
Animal
cooking.
Path, he was cooking that nigga shit. Every
Nigga, the
single
fuck out that
summon
nigga.
he pulled out, Jiraiya boomed it. Oversized Mr. Krabs, Demon Cerberus dogs, boom. The Brazen Bull, boom. A mutated chameleon chimera on steroids.
That's a nasty shit,
Boom, nigga. This fight was actually manageable until Pain stopped playing fair and said,
I have to admit, Jiraiya-sensei, when it comes to one-on-one combat, you are superior. However, let's see how you fare when it comes to getting jumped.
and
Get exclusive Mortal Kombat 2 wallpapers for your PC with Bing.
Oh, get out of here, man.
summons 2 more of these niggas, making the fight a 3v1. And this is when the unfair bullshit began. Jiraiya went in with a massive Rasengan, but it gets absorbed and gobbled up by the damn big-ass, big-belly, Will Kelly built-ass Pain. Then he got behind the human path and tried to punch him, but he blocks his attack without even looking at him. Then he tried to attack the animal path, but Pain summons a massive armored panda to block Jiraiya's sharp-ass porcupine hair. So after he tried to attack all 3 of them head-on but couldn't even land a hit, Jiraiya was like, bump this twin, I'm out. So he leaves and escapes through the pipes. Now this sequence right here
Yo, I'm enjoying this shit too much. I'm not even commentating, gang. My fault, bro.
is when Jiraiya showed us how elite of a ninja he was, because he pulls off one of the greatest plays of all time. He got Ma and Pa to make sound waves to lure the Pains over to him. So while they were running at him, he had a shadow clone come out of the wall and shoot a fire style attack directly at Will Kelly's fat ass to distract him. So while old boy was enjoying the all-you-can-eat chakra buffet, the other 2 were still running at him. So he shoots out another fire style attack to make them dodge. But when the human pad tried to land on the roof, he got stuck in a pile of goo and couldn't move. So then the animal path was left all alone in a 1v1. And when bro was finally isolated from his other niggas, he was straight cookies, cause Jiraiya kicks him in his chest and makes his body ragdoll across the hallway. Then he trapped all 3 of them in a genjutsu. And when he had them
Body
locked in
3
here,
of them.
he stabbed all 3 of them and immobilized them, clutching the 3v1. This is a prime example of why this nigga's not good.
That
He
nigga
took
tough, bro.
an unwinnable 3v1 and turned it around into his
Not knowing their abilities at all. Not knowing no bullshit shit they have, bro. And he cooked this shit.
favor.
It's crazy.
And he theoretically should have won this fight. But this is when the bullshit ramped up to the max. While he was walking away thinking that he put them down for good, another Pain spawns behind him. And he just whispers in his ear.
Didn't you teach me to never let your guard down, my foolish Goonereva sensei?
Then throws this nigga Jiraiya out of the building and into the ocean. And he ended up losing his left arm
Cut off his
because
whole
of this.
arm, nigga.
And
He a
after
bitch.
Jiraiya got his arm ripped off, this is when all the Pains arrived. And after
Gang, what the fuck is this, bro? Nigga, we knew he got his arm ripped off. Why the fuck would you show this
Jiraiya
shit,
got
bro?
his arm
Now this is some whack ass shit, gang. We got the memo, bro.
ripped
What the
off.
fuck
This is
this?
when all the Pains arrived and pulled up on this nigga. And you could see it in Jiraiya's face. He knew he was fucked. And you could tell he was thinking in his head, oh my God, there's 6 of these niggas. And boy, I tell you, my nigga Jiraiya was sick to his stomach. First of all, the main pain is your dead former student's body being controlled by your other former student, which he didn't figure out till it was too late. And then number 2, all 6 of these niggas had renegades? Like, excuse me, nigga? Like,
It's
this
some bullshit,
genuinely had
man.
bruh shook. And while Jiraiya was thinking, what
steals this day? How the fuck did this nigga do it? How did he split one Rinnegan between 6 motherfuckers? They never explained that shit. If I stabbed one of them niggas and took out their eye, like, you know how they be snatching eyes in Naruto? If I snatch that nigga eye, do I get the Rinnegan? Because at the end of the day, only Nagato really has the fucking Rinnegan. So how the fuck does this work? Is it a fake Rinnegan, nigga? I don't think it is.
What the hell is going on? Pain was up here just looking at him and telling him,
How the fuck?
Yes, Jiraiya-sensei. Your eyes do not deceive you. There are indeed 6 of us standing before you, and we are the embodiment of pain. And now you will feel the pain of all 6 of us collectively stomping your old ass out.
So all 6 Pains jumped down and start jumping Jiraiya. OG stood no chance at all. Bro tried to come in and punch the Tendo Pain, but instantly gets blocked and thrown off to the side. Then he destroys the whole building trying to drown Jiraiya with all the debris. But while Jiraiya was underwater, he ends up grabbing
what
the
the
animal
fuck,
back
gang?
and Jiraiya with all the debris.
This
But
nigga
while
has the
Jiraiya was
wackiest
underwater,
meal.
He ends
The
up
fucking
grabbing the animal
what the
back
fuck?
and
Wackiest
drags
meme,
him
bro.
down underwater into his domain. Because he knew that out of all the Pains, he was straight cookies. Because when it came down to 1v1s, he was butt cheeks. So the moment Jiraiya got him in a ISO, he swings around and shoves a Rasengan right into bro's gut, taking him out with ease. But right when my glorious king sat down to try to take a breather, Pain used the chakra rod to stab Jiraiya right before the animal path went offline. So after Jiraiya took out one of the Pains, he tried to see if he could get the drop on one of the other Pains. So he tried to throw a shuriken at the bald one, but he does, and Jiraiya ends up breaking.
Nah.
Then the remaining 5 Pains surrounded him. And this is when it all clicked for Jiraiya. Because when he started to look at all of them, he finally realized, oh my God, I've encountered every single one of these niggas before. And the moment Jiraiya finally put the puzzle pieces together and figured out who bro exactly is, the bald nigga comes out of the water and crushes his throat. Then all 5 of them came down and stabbed Jiraiya to death.
That's some bitch shit, man. That's some bitch
So
shit.
with the last bit of HP Jiraiya had, he had to make sure that everyone knew the bullshit that he encountered this day. So he wrote on the back of Paul's back, and it basically said, Naruto, Pain is not one man. He is 6 niggas in total. Also, delete my browser history, twin. I can't have Tsunade seeing that shit. And right after Jiraiya wrote his last message, Pain shoots a rocket fist at him and blows up the greatest gooner to ever do it.
I'll
And
be
he
my
sinks
legend,
to the
nigga.
bottom of the ocean and dies after getting
That's my
pulled
teacher, bro.
by 6 niggas.
He boomed his teacher, bro. He a piece of shit. What the fuck is that picture, gang?
This game, you're not ready for it.
Nobody give a fuck about that game.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Exhibit B, invading the hidden leaf. Now, this exhibit right here is going to easily be the longest exhibit for this trial, because the amount of destruction and people that just straight up die in this exhibit alone is just ridiculous. Like, this man's crime stats are about to go to the moon. So Pain decided that it was finally time to kidnap Naruto and to wipe the hidden leaf off the map. So the first victims to feel the wrath of Pain were these 4 random Jonin that were on guard duty. Now,
I'd be fucking mad, bro. Imagine trying to feed your family on a regular day, bro, just to run into a fucking mid-boss, bro. Like, what the fuck? They never do nothing, gang.
they were outside enjoying the beautiful day that it was, and probably thought that there was no way in hell that they would
Look,
have
oh
any
my god, look at this nigga smile, bro. He's so happy. This nigga's just so happy, bro. Oh.
types of problems today. But right before they were about to take their lunch break, Pain pulls up right in front of them, and he didn't even say a word. He just shoots Ro in the front and kills him right in
He
front
didn't
of his
even do anything to nobody.
So after
He ain't
dropped
better
the
than
first
nobody.
guy, the other 2 Jonin come down from the air and try to hold him down. And they were basically sacrificing themselves so homeboy right here could run away and alert the village that there was an intruder. But since Pain, aka Nagato, is a very sickly looking man, he does not like other niggas touching him. He takes social distancing very seriously. So he Shinra Tenseis both of them off of him, killing these 2 poor souls on impact. And then the last guy standing got done the worst out of all of them. Payne picked bro up and slowly pulled his body towards him while staring him dead in the face before shoving a whole chakra rod through his stomach. And with that, these 4 unlucky poor souls were the first of many victims of Payne's massacre. So after he took out the 4 guards, he wasted no time to get started on destroying everything. So all 6 Paynes spawn inside the leaf and disperse. And the moment they got to the location that they were meant to be in, they immediately started to cause chaos and destroy everything in their path. They was blowing up every single block in the damn village. They didn't give a fuck about any of the innocent people in the village that were getting killed. They was blowing their asses up for the love of the game. Multiple people that were running away died because they were getting crushed by all the debris of the blown up buildings. And just off this observation alone, this is already a case of mass murder and just flat out terrorism. Because the amount of people dying and blocks getting blown up is legitimately uncountable. And my God, the amount of Joni that were getting dropped off was unfathomable. Will Kelly was out here choking niggas out while others had to watch in the cut chair and wait for their turn to get choked out. The human path was out here sucking the soul out of these niggas.
Shit, bro.
Pause, and I ain't gonna lie.
If I had to die, bro, I'll just kill me with the rod, gang, or something, man. Don't suck my soul out, gang. What the fuck? We're gonna have a problem.
The big buff motherfucker was without a doubt the freakiest out of all of these niggas. He was out here choking niggas out and asking them, "Where is the 9 tails Naruto Uzumaki?" But the Jonin were like, "I ain't no snitch, you freaky ass buff bitch." So he used his great nigga jutsu to pull out their tongues.
I forgot about
to see
this
if they
shit.
were lying or not. And when he was done, he ripped out their whole tongue and gobbled that shit up.
What the fuck? I forgot about this shit. That's crazy. These niggas are tripping. Nigga, what the fuck is... What? Yo, just shoot the nigga. Just stab him.
Ain't no lie, gang. Hit that nigga with sexual assault.
He genuinely could have hit them with a rod, bro. Because they all have a rod, bro. He just wanted to do the most, bro. Yanking out a nigga tongue, nigga. What the fuck?
Was so unfreakishly called for. So while Buff Payne was out here taking tongues and other things, this motherfucker Will Kelly big ass was on a tear. He was surrounded by like 10 Joni, but he did not care. He was happy as hell because all he was thinking of was, oh yeah.
Nigga, just get Mike down on this nigga.
Because all I see in front of me is a buffet of free eats. And blows up the entire block, killing every single Jonin around him. So while Will Kelly was going around terrorizing people like he terrorizes fast food workers, there was another major fight going on that almost gave me as much depression as Payne versus Jiraiya. And that,
Kakashi
of course, was Payne versus Kakashi. So here's how this
crazy
tragedy went down. So Kakashi confronted the
just so you know, I genuinely cried at this shit, bro.
Kendo Payne, because bro was literally 5 seconds away from adding Aruka to the dead nigga list. So when Kakashi got the ISO with Payne, he throws up a mud wall to try to box him in. But Payne shoves a chakra rod through Kakashi's shoulder. So Kakashi tries to counter with a lightning blade. But Payne stares into this nigga Kakashi's soul, and he ends up bricking because of this. So after Kakashi bricked his first lightning blade, he thought there's no way I could miss a second time. So he tries to hit him with another lightning blade. But the Shinra Tensei merchant Tendo Payne tells Kakashi to bag that ass up. So after he sent Kakashi
what the fuck is
like
this
200
shit,
yards, the moment Kakashi finally recovered, the bald nigga Payne jumps in right behind him and tries to sneak Kakashi.
Do they have personalities too, bro? Because why the fuck is this nigga always smiling, eh? I hate this nigga, bro. I hate this one the most.
With his
He don't even have good ability. What the fuck is this nigga's ability? I never got it. The 6 paths of pain. I know they're supposed to represent like different things, death, revenue, all that shit. What the fuck does this nigga represent? Science, nigga? If so, does he have more technology shit? Because honestly, you do see some technology shit in Naruto, like some rockets and shit. Like, but I don't understand it. If this niggas can make rockets, they can't make like cars, nigga. They don't have cars, no transportation.
Zuka on. They haven't
I
even
don't
been fighting for 10 seconds, and this nigga Pain is already jumping. He looked at Kakashi and basically told him,
Nigga, did you really think that this was gonna be a 1v1? You should have known you were gonna get jumped the moment you tried to fight me.
So the bald Pain's body starts to morph, and he ends up mutating into a form with
What the
6
fuck
arms
is this
and
nigga,
3
man?
faces. So Pain starts to pull Kakashi towards the bald nigga. Now while he was getting pulled, Kakashi tried to use it. Pull Kakashi.
Look at it. Look at the way his arms have. I ain't gonna lie. I love Kakashi, bro, but this shit's so funny, bro. What the fuck wrong with his arm?
While he was getting pulled, Kakashi tried to use a chain to stop his body moving. But Pain just looked at Kakashi trying to save himself like, that don't work.
There's no way out of this.
To put 100,000 people on one arc and gave me a bed on deck 943. No elevator, only ladders. People
tough.
fell every night.
Yeah.
I climbed down for breakfast.
That's so sad.
So he starts to pull him even harder, and he ends up taking a blade to the gut. Now, thank God this was a shadow clone, because if Kakashi went out like that, niggas will be questioning his legacy. So after he faked out Pain, the bald nigga ends up getting crushed by Choza and Choji. And now Pain was about to get a taste of his own medicine, because this man was about to get jumped by Kakashi, Choza, Choji, and the rest of Choza's squad. But even though Pain was about to get jumped, the master of jump jitsu knew exactly how to counter this shit. So he ran directly at everybody and let all of the no-name background characters spam their jutsus. So after they were done throwing
this nigga ability is to shoot multiple blade blades, bro.
let all of the
Who the fuck is this nigga? I forgot that this niggas go by clans, bro. So what? Oh, this nigga just got the same ability too? Ah, shit. This nigga's, but it's a whole clan of Luffy, bro. They might not have like gear 4th or 5th, but nigga, it's a whole clan of rubber people, bro. Look at this shit. This is gear 3rd, gang. This is Luffy all over again, twin.
Exactly how to counter
it's
this
a whole
shit.
bunch of Luffy,
so he
bro.
ran directly at everybody and let all of the no-name.
That nigga just threw around. Ah! I would be so mad if I get paired up with a squad of ass, nigga. We in a fucking fight against a boss, and this nigga pulled out a Beyblade gauntlet, bro, to shoot out some fucking nigga. You shooting out metal. Ugh, I'll be so pissed, nigga. Look at this shit. This lame ass nigga. Like, it's a cool weapon, but it looks cool at best. But shooting this shit at a boss, nigga, a level 100 boss, nigga, fool, it's crazy to me, bro. You're gonna kill the nigga with some stars. Are you serious, gang? Imagine telling the whole world, yo, I defeated Pain with some fucking shurikens, gang.
Spam their juices. So after they were done throwing every projectile out,
this shit looks so ass. Who threw the fucking scythe? Yo, ban this niggas, bro.
Pain assessed his situation and knew he had everybody lined up for a fat ult. So this nigga uses his ult and says,
Shinra Tensei.
and blows up the entire area. And this attack took out every single no-name bum that tried to land an attack on this man. So after he one-shotted all the background characters, Kakashi tried to get the
how the fuck they get? I don't even wanna
jump on Pain from the ground. But the Shinra Tensei merchant blasts him off of him again and sends Kakashi down to the ground. So Pain walked up and tried to kill Kakashi while he was stunned. But Choji and Choza come in from the side and try to hit Pain with a double sonic spin dash. But Pain counters them both and spams Shinra Tensei once again to get them off of him. But after Pain used his jutsu, they actually ended up trapping this man with a chain that they hit on the ground. So Kakashi tried to hit Pain with one more lightning blade. But out of nowhere, the bold Pain comes in and uses his body as a sacrifice. And this opening led to Pain once again blowing up the entire area. And after their failed attack, Choza and Choji were both knocked out cold, and Kakashi was trapped in a bunch of rubble. And while Kakashi was trapped, Pain looked at him and told him,
How foolish. Did you really think a master of jump jitsu wouldn't know how to counter jump jitsu itself? What a shame. And motherfuckers really call you the copy ninja. Now no Pain, and take this 223 to the dome.
Not gonna lie, bro. This Shinra Tensei shit is such a sick ass ability, bro. I don't even why did Madara not spam this shit more often? This shit back here, bro, when shit was simple, not no overpowered shit like the animes we see nowadays with niggas doing a whole bunch of space ability. This ability right here genuinely just has everything you need, bro. everything you need. It's basically telekinesis, but like on a very good level. Other than the 5-second delay when he uses his full power. Other than that, but then just think about it with like all this nigga Pain had was a Renegon, and he did all this shit that he did. It's insane to me, bro. I feel like the ability is just broken on another level. I feel like the creator overdid it, that when they got to like bigger fights, he just forgot about this abilities completely, bro. Nigga shot a nail like it was a bullet, gang. A nigga could really terrorize people with that shit, bro. I'll really be terrorizing everybody with that shit.
Damn shame. Now, Kakashi actually didn't die from the headshot.
It was a smart ass shit right here.
Kakashi actually died when he had to use Kamui again to bail Choji out when he was running from his life from a bazooka. But at the end of the day, it doesn't change a thing. Pain took my boy Kakashi off the map.
This shit was bad, bro.
Two of my favorite characters in the most nonchalant way possible. So after Pain killed Kakashi, the other Pains were still on a tear in the village. Hell, the animal path made the village a whole open zoo. And Buff Pain was still out here on this freaky shit. Because tell me why he had Konohamaru getting choked out on a wall.
That's a kid, man.
This nigga had a child getting choked out and about to get his tongue ripped out right before our eyes. I mean, Ebisu tried to help him, but he got swatted away like a fly. And this freaky ass nigga was about to rip a child's tongue out. But thank God it was a shadow clone, and Konohamaru faked this freak ball out and hit him with a Rasengan. But at the end of the day, nigga, this is attempted murder, assault, and child abuse. Cause what the fuck is this nigga doing generally? Out here trying to rip the tongue out of kids, like, come on, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give a shout out to Konohamaru. Bro took out a Pain as a guinea when all these other Jonin were getting packed up. Real shit, the Leaf needs to do some reevaluations on rank. Cause some of these niggas repping the Jonin rank,
like,
shit.
We got niggas, like, do these niggas not have special? Bro, I know for a fact every single person has some form of chakra, bro. So, like, it's just, and you can create anything. Mind you, you could genuinely create anything with chakra. Like, think of Tobirama for a second, bro. That nigga has nothing special. Ain't no real clan shit that really buffs him or nothing like that, bro. And this nigga genuinely created some of the most OP moves, like the Shadow Clone Jutsu that Naruto be using. That nigga made it. The reanimation Jutsu, that nigga made that shit. You just create whatever the fuck you want as long as you have chakra. And everybody in the world is born with chakra, bro. So you telling me in a world where everybody basically has powers and it just depends on you, niggas out here just throwing metal, bro. You're throwing fucking...
And Chunin are sorry as fuck. I
so
actually
useless,
don't know how
bro.
they passed the exams. I'm being so serious right now. Like, generally how? So while the chaos continued, Pain's
I'd
next
be
move
mad,
was just
bro.
straight up wicked. Shizune Ino and her dad were huddled up and discussing tactics and thought they were in a safe area until Pain jumps down on them and drops a whole grenade. Now, after the grenade blew up, he had Shizune in the worst hostage situation possible. Pain basically told Ino and her dad, "Don't move a muscle, or I will suck the soul out of this fine-ass secretary." The Hidden Leaf does not negotiate with terror. Did not say don't move a muscle, dumb bitch.
He didn't say all that shit. He just snatched their soul regardless. He didn't give a fuck.
When people hear the words print on demand, they picture a graphic
I
slapped
don't
onto
care though.
not necessarily how you
Ah, man. Poor Shizune. Pain really sucked the soul out of her body. So
It's
after
crazy.
Shizune was a victim of the Gok Jutsu,
Alright,
Pain
nigga.
confronted Tsunade. So Pain started talking to her like, "Long time no see, Lady Tsunade. I see after all these years that you're still fine as hell. But my apologies. I didn't come here to hit on a cougar who's trying to hold on to the last bit of youth they have left. I came here to spread pain." So Tsunade was trying to tell Pain that all he was a terrorist, and he's trying to undermine the peace that the Leaf has brought. But this made this nigga Pain snap. He heard her say this and was like, "Tell me, woman, what type of peace has your village brought upon this world? Because all your village has brought is pain. Your village is responsible for the death of my parents. Your village is responsible for turning my nation into a war zone. Your village is responsible
for tearing apart the only family I ever had.
This nigga don't know this
Your
shit,
village is
but he got really good voice acting and shit, bro. Or his mic is just amazingly good because you can hear the bass in his throat. Pause.
responsible for not holding monsters like Donzo accountable for their action.
Genuinely, bro, I blame the whole village, bro. I blame the whole Hidden Leaf for this shit. The Hidden Leaf is at fault, bro. See, as a matter of fact, what was the third Hokage? Kill that nigga, bro. Revive that nigga and kill that nigga again, bro. All this shit is that nigga's fault, bro. Like, nigga, you gotta be able to take responsibility, bro. You put a nigga like this in a position of power, bro, and every time he does something bad, you just, oh, Donzo, don't do that again. This nigga is killing people. He's killing kids from your village, killing kids from other village. This nigga committed so much evil shit that is all, shit. I should kill the fucking third Hokage, nigga. Like, bro, it's all the Leaf's fault. They deserve that shit. As a matter of fact, shouldn't have brought nobody back, bro. If Naruto knew all this shit, bro, which is surprising, he went through the whole show and didn't even know all this shit. I don't even think he knew jack shit about Donzo.
And let his repeated mistakes and atrocities go uncalled for. Your village is responsible for so much bullshit it makes me sick.
Real
and
shit,
quite
bro.
honestly, I think I'm ready to wipe this shithole off the map.
So Pain starts to float
Genuinely, bro, it's funny because we could say the same shit about America. It's America, too.
up in the
That's the same
air.
shit.
And when he floated up all the way up to the tippy top, this nigga says,
And now, this world shall know pain.
so this nigga Pain ends up committing one of the worst crimes a character has committed in a trial. This nigga proudly said, with all of his heart,
Shinra Tensei.
and blows
That shit was
this
epic.
entire bitch up. This man turned the entire village into a crater, a fishbowl. Nigga straight up nuked this bitch and made every single villager of the
Nigga
Leaf
said super
experience
terrorism. I
true
just see
pain.
that shit.
Exhibit C. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our final exhibit, and it is without a doubt one of the most foul exhibits of all
Mr.
time.
Pain.
Exhibit C. Animal abuse and beating a man's future wife to death.
What,
So after
near
Pain nuked the Leaf, Naruto finally pulled up with one of the coolest intros of all time.
This
nigga
shit.
Naruto hit this
Whoa,
pose
what the
before
fuck?
being summoned
They got your rage. This fucking bitch. I hate this nigga, bro.
and probably thought, oh yeah.
He most definitely thought, oh yeah, nigga, he was him. He didn't even have to think that, nigga. We thought that for him, nigga. I know every single person was watching this shit. Naruto, nigga, we were all like that, nigga. This was it back in the day.
When
bro.
I pull up,
This is what we had,
everybody
nigga.
gonna be
This was
like,
it.
damn, Naruto, you cold as hell. Just for this man to pull up and realize that the whole village was flattened. But I ain't gonna lie, the moment Naruto heard from Tsunade that Kakashi died and he was finally face to face with the person that killed Jiraiya, it was all bullshit. No
Nah, he
nonsense
was
from
moving
this.
so tough. Oh, but this shit so hard. Bro, I speak for everybody when I say this. When this shit came up, everybody's dick was hard, nigga.
This nigga, bro, boomed the bald nigga Pain in like 5 seconds. Even Pain was like,
Well, goddamn, this little nigga really might be like that.
so Pain lines up all the other Pains to protect the Tendo Pain because he was trying to recover all the chakra he used from the Shinra Tensei. So Naruto hits a full sprint and starts rushing the Pains, while the Toads were just beating the shit out of all the animal path subjects. They were hitting them with actual aerial combos. Then Naruto rushed Chunky Pain and laid his fat ass.
Love Roblox?
I love that
Earn
chocolate
Roblox
shit,
digital
bro.
gift cards
You know
with
what?
Microsoft Reward.
You know what really fucked this? Is the Sage mode having timer on it. That's just some bullshit, man.
After Naruto knocked out Mr. All-You-Can-Eat, Naruto chucked a Rasen Shuriken at him and one-shotted the human path. Straight up shredded his ass. So after he turned the human path into ground beef, the next Pain he went after was, of course, the sorry-ass animal path. Because just like when Jiraiya went against it, this nigga is absolute garbage in a one-on-one confrontation. So Naruto got Gamakichi to straight up eat Shorty and trap her in his mouth with Naruto just waiting there for it.
Just
So Naruto
body
starts
that
beating
shit.
her
Ooh, this
because
shit
she
was
can't
tough,
see
nigga.
shit. He gives her a double Rasengan, taking the animal path offline for good. So after Naruto took out the sorriest Pain, Pain grabbed Mr. All-You-Can-Eat World Kelly's reboot card and revived him with the freak nigga jutsu, and the remaining 3 Pains line up in a formation. So Naruto throws a Rasen Shuriken at Big Chungus, and he takes the Rasen Shuriken head on and tries to absorb it. But this Rasen Shuriken was straight up bait, because it...
Fuck. Back here, oh my, just rewatching this shit is giving me such. I have to rewatch the whole Naruto. Fuck, I just, nigga, what? This niggas were actually writing. Like they were not shit that we see nowadays where niggas is just OP and they got a system and shit, bro. Like this niggas were writing this shit down. Like all this, we seen him learn all this shit slowly, bro. Like all this technique is not something he's just pulling out his ass, nigga. This shit is shit he used over time in the show to become to where he's at right now, bro. And it's just beautiful seeing this shit used perfectly in a whole like scenario, bro. This shit was A grade, nigga. This nigga is a
was Naruto the
real
entire
shit,
time.
nigga.
So he tackles this nigga, and it ends up creating an opening for a real Rasen Shuriken to go straight to the Tendo Pain. But right before it was about to hit, bro, Pain's chakra finally gets restored, and he's able to spam Shinra Tensei again. So he easily dispels the Rasen Shuriken. But when Pain thought he had Naruto cornered, dude had a whole nother shadow clone come from the top rope, and he blows that freaky ass nigga Pain's back.
This nigga is so
out.
tough, bro.
Look at his face. Even in death, this nigga still looks like a freak. Bro, cheesing like a motherfucker, and his eyes are rolled back. So after Freaky Pain got his fantasy fulfilled of getting his back blown out, Naruto tries to take out Pain right here. But since Pain got his powers restored, he got back to immediately spamming Shinra Tensei. So he blasted Naruto off of him. Then after he sent Naruto flying, Yamakichi and the Toes try to jump him, but Pain flies up right in the middle of all 3 of them and uses his anti-jump jutsu. So he spams his ult once again. He sent these damn Toes flying. Nigga, they got flung out of the village. And
Hey, gonna lie, I just realized it. I thought flying became a thing like later in the show, but this nigga could just fly from back here, bro. What the fuck is the Rinnegan gang? They truly. It's funny because this is the only time in Naruto that you see this niggas truly use the Rinnegans to its full ability, bro. Like later in the show, bro, the Rinnegan is just the Rinnegan, bro. Nobody's ever doing all this type of shit no more, nigga. It's just, it's like they made so many different techniques in Naruto. You genuinely cannot, they can't keep up with it themselves. It's just a whole bunch of bullshit.
Every single one of them got knocked out cold. Not gonna lie, gang, gotta hit him with the animal abuse right here. Because bro just casually threw giant toes like they were nothing. So after he flung the toes all the way out of the Leaf's borders, Pain pulls Naruto towards him. And Chunky Boy gives him a right to the gut and puts him in a headlock. And he starts to absorb all of Naruto's Sage Chakra. But this was a massive mistake made by Pain.
Oh yeah,
because
can't
Mr.
control that shit. I remember that shit.
Too much of his Sage Chakra. And this ended up leading up to him turning into a bullfrog and being petrified and turning into stone. So Naruto ended up breaking free and he finally had the ISO with the Tendo Pain. But the moment this fight was about to turn into a one-on-one, Pain decided to play dirty. This nigga universal pulls paw towards him and stabs this old ass frog nigga to death.
That was
murdered the old geese.
That was so unnecessary, gang. Like you was already, why, gang? You just want to make him mad? This nigga never did nothing to you, gang. Like, I understand Pain's cause and his whole shit, but nigga, why? You already killed the nigga's master and his teacher, gang. I do not think this was necessary, bro. Bro was already mad enough. It's cool, bro. It's some really fucked shit, bro.
Then he pulled Naruto towards him, choked this nigga, then slammed him in the ground head first. And to make sure he didn't move anymore, he used a chakra rod and shoved it through both of his hands.
Really hit that nigga
so
with
after
Jesus.
Pain pinned Naruto down, Pain gave Naruto a nasty reality check. Naruto was yelling at this nigga and telling him that he shouldn't be yapping about peace and justice because he blew up his village and killed a bunch of his friends. But then Pain told Naruto, okay then little nigga, let me ask you this.
Oh, this nigga locked in
what
with the
about
voice.
my family? What about my friends? What about my village? They all suffered the same that your village has suffered. And it was done by your people. Yes, the Leaf, the niggas you be hanging with, fucked my entire lifeline. So all I'm doing is spinning back for my people
and for the pain that your village has caused me. And now
this shit truly opened our eyes to the world, gang. I feel like this was when niggas really realized what anime was about, bro. I feel like a whole lot of niggas grew up from hearing this line, bro.
that I've made you experience pain, you now hate me. So answer this question for me, little nigga. How would you stop this cycle of hatred?
Imagine being able to build
get
an
out
arc
of
with
here,
your
man.
new
How would
work
you stop it with
just
this
by
shit?
thinking about it? Meet
outta
base
here.
40.
Oh shit, oh no. That is exactly what the I thought. So after Pain lectured Naruto about peace,
It's really
he
deep,
straight
bro.
up stabbed Naruto with 6 more.
My fault. I'm pausing this shit so much. The video's already so long, nigga. Bro, but I just want to say, it's funny because even with this shit that we know from this, it's still happening in today's world, gang. A nigga will do something to you, and nigga, as a matter of fact, I feel like it's become way worse now. Niggas are just more self-centered nowadays. Nobody give a fuck about jack shit no more. Everybody just, you know, it is, nobody want to be happy. Matter of fact, if you're seen spreading kindness and love somehow in this world, niggas will hate you for it, gang. Hate is just all over the world, bro. I might have to, you know what? I'm gonna switch sides, bro. Now I'm gonna be a nigga that spreads love and kindness just because of this. Because there's too many people wanting to be all tough and nonchalant and wanting to be, no, you're goofy for being smiley and happy and spreading. I'm gonna be one of the love spreaders, bro. There's a few of those nowadays, bro. Then I'm gonna switch sides when the world is full of people that spread love and shit. I'm gonna switch sides to the hate.
Chakras to just pin him down like a dog. And while Naruto was pinned down, Mama Toad was yelling at this nigga Naruto, telling him to get up like,
How the fuck did he not, bro, how did he not slime her? Why did he slime the dude? They don't ever do shit.
get up, young whippersnapper. Don't let this heathen
None of
pin
that
you
hater, bro.
down. Do you
At the end of the day,
hear me,
she's
boy?
part of our
Wake
side, bro.
your ass
I ain't
up.
hate her like that. Oh, shit.
Sweet Jesus.
Noisy ass old bitch, shut the fuck up.
So after Pain brutally assaulted a old lady, we are now set to observe one of the most brutal ref do something ass whoopings of all time. And most of y'all should know exactly what this is. Pain versus Hinata. This was one of those ass whoopings that you begged for it to end.
Nigga,
on
I
the
didn't
real, this
even-
is one of the
I closed my
hardest
eyes
fights to
watching
ever
this shit,
watch.
gang.
Like, it is up there with Vidal versus Spopovich.
I didn't watch that shit
here
either.
is how
Hell
this
no.
atrocity went down. So Hinata came to save her mans from being captured by Pain. Now, I'm not gonna lie, her plan was actually smart, because she didn't try to fight the nigga head on at first. What she tried to do was kick the chakra rods off of Naruto so he could move again. Even Pain was shocked. He was like,
Well, ain't this some shit?
Oh, yeah,
This
'cause you
girl
can't
is
touch that
actually not an idiot.
so when she tried to hit the next one, Pain sends Hinata flying
You bitch.
across the crater. Now, I want y'all to look exactly at this frame right here. Nigga, her neck is already broken. She is eating dirt while her body is making the letter Y. And I felt so bad for Naruto, bro. Dude was having to watch his future wife get thrown around a dusty ass crater. While he just had to sit there and watch it all happen. This man Pain really had this man in the hotel chair, just sickening. So when Hinata was already on half HP after 2 hits, she said, "F trying to hit the chakra rods, I'ma just have to put hands on this nigga." So she kept on trying to swing at this nigga Pain, but good God, this nigga is a member of Weave Nation.
Ain't gonna
Hinata
lie, he was
straight
moving
air,
crazy,
straight
bro.
oxygen. This man Pain was just tap dancing.
This
around.
nigga's a
But by
bitch.
the grace of God, Naruto ended up coughing up blood when he went for another Shinra Tensei. And this led to Hinata landing a hit on Pain. She rocked this nigga for a good second. Look at him. He is looking up at the stars. And he was actually out for a minute. So Hinata ran to Naruto and hit off another one of the rods. But right when she tried to go for the rest, Pain recovered and blasted Hinata to the stratosphere.
Yeah, that was a pretty huge fall, bro. Them niggas take
And
fall
this
damage,
is
bro.
the part of the fight where I could barely watch this shit anymore, bro. She started crawling towards Naruto on the
she a
last
real G,
bit
bro.
of HP she had. This was so wild, even Pain was perplexed. He was genuinely confused. He was actually like,
Why? Why are you still getting up? Why are you still fighting for this dense fool who doesn't even realize you like him till the last movie of the series?
"Because I love Naruto-kun."
My God, there's not enough pain in this world to fix a dumb broad like you.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Pain really tried to send Hinata back to the lobby, bro. Now, I'm gonna be so real. I don't know how the fuck she survived this. The plot armor she had right here was diamond. But
Real
Pain
shit.
really used
Her head
Hinata
should
to
have cracked.
mentally torture Naruto.
No,
So after he completely destroyed Hinata,
Fuck.
Naruto straight up crashed the fuck out.
Yeah,
And
he was gone from here.
Off the rip. That seal that Yamato
Nigga, what the fuck, nigga? Turned into
immediately went to four tail.
This nigga turned into a deep, bro. The Nine Tails before it was released was on some shit. Like this nigga was, I feel like it was just way more stronger when it was out of control versus when Naruto actually started controlling the forms and shit. Cause what the fuck is this, bro? This shit is nightmare fuel, gang. Who the nigga look like he got souls trapped in his body trying to escape, gang?
That seal that Yamato put.
I feel like they just made it cuter in the anime so we can bear with it and watch like all the shit. I feel like it should have been way more terrifying than what we see, bro. Because what the fuck?
That shit got thrown out the window. But Pain did not back down from this. He wanted this fight all along. So Naruto starts earthbending and throwing a bunch of rocks at him.
This shit became so tough, animation had to go out the budget, nigga. They had no animation, but they just turned into some shit, nigga.
But Pain was like, let me show you my moves, nigga. Let me show you how we get down in the hidden
Nigga
range.
said gum gum who? Oh, nah.
I ain't gonna lie, he was locked in.
He was
Until 2
going
seconds
crazy.
later when Naruto blitzed him. And
Real
punched him
shit,
so
nigga.
hard, he made his whole face morph. Nigga turned him into jello. Then Naruto started playing whack-a-mole with him. Just smacking him over on the head.
This shit was so funny, bro. What the fuck?
Over again. Nigga basically got hit with a Dark Souls attack when you miss your roll. And while Pain was planted in the ground, this dude really had the audacity to say, are you feeling it now, Naruto Uzumaki? Are you feeling the pain? Do you hate me, Naruto Uzumaki? So while Pain was looking like a sprouted vegetable in a garden, Naruto ends up crashing to the point where he's at 6 tails now. And this is where we are at the infamous scene of this nigga Pain saying,
This is the funniest shit ever, bro. Who the fuck was drawing this shit, gang?
every single frame of this scene is a national treasure. So after Pain made the animation budget go into debt, he started running at Naruto at top
This
speed,
nigga turned into
dodging and
Sonic,
weaving
bruh.
everything. He was out here skating on water. This fight started to look like a Sonic boss fight the way Pain was moving. Then Pain ended up going prone. He started to deflect all of Naruto's
Sniping
blasts
attacks
he would
and
shoot.
shit.
So after
What the
Pain deflected
fuck?
all the blasts, he was like,
Is that all you got? I expect.
Nigga, boom his shit. This fight was so funny. What the
after
fuck?
Pain got blasted to Kingdom Come, Nagato decided it was time to pull out the super ultimate move. So when he said this, Konan was like, boo-boo, no, you're not about to do that move, baby. You don't have enough energy. But Nagato was like, silence, Konan. I'm going to capture this nigga like a fucking Pokemon, and I'm going to enter his bitch ass in my Pokedex. So Pain whips out Planetary Devastation. He said he was about to capture this legendary Pokemon with his Chibaku Tensei. And you could tell this was his final move because
This
he
shit
was
was
using every
crazy.
bit of chakra he had left. Bro's whole body was just straining. Nagato looked like he was about to die casting this shit. And he didn't stop until he finally captured the Nine Tails.
Until that shit broke the fuck
Now,
out.
Pain thought it was over. He thought he had Bro captured and it was time to call it a day. But unfortunately for Pain, he had no clue how much plot armor Naruto actually had. Because Naruto ended up breaking out of the Planetary Devastation because of Minato's contingency plan if this ever happened. And after this, it was low-key over for Pain. And the way contingency plan if this ever happened.
Bitches. Ain't no fucking way.
And after this,
bro.
it was low-key over for Pain, bro. And the way he was beaten was poetic. Because he ended up getting jumped. The same way he was jumping the fuck out of everybody. He was trying to hold back all the shadow clones, but he just couldn't. And then when his Shinra Tensei was on cooldown, Naruto launched himself out and shoved a Rasengan to his gut.
They're pressing. They're pressing.
This nigga got too much ass in his shit, bro. He's fucking popular, dude.
EVE Online.
What cares?
So after the Tendo Pain was defeated, the last Pain standing was Nagato himself. And the only way Naruto was able to beat this man was to use his most powerful jutsu, the strongest technique in anime history, Talk no Jutsu. So when Naruto pulled up on Nagato, the first thing Nagato did was instantly shoot this nigga. But Naruto ended up eating it. So after he ate the shot, Nagato told him, alright then, little nigga, you got 30 seconds to tell me about your pain. And if you don't move me or bring a tear to my eye, I'm booming your ass, twin. So Naruto proceeded to tell Nagato, you know, man, I get it. I know you had a tough life, and I have too. I remember back in the day when I was a little jet, and I would sit on this swing set every fucking day, yearning for friends and attention, while that sad-ass flute song played every time.
That flute got me every time, nigga.
Continue. My parents died when I was a baby, and our sorry-ass third Hokage
fuck this
threw me in
nigga,
a
man.
nasty
That nigga's a bitch.
dusty-ass apartment. The fucker didn't even give me enough money to pay fucking rent, and I drank spoiled milk every fucking day. Damn. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. And then I would walk outside, and I would have...
Ain't gonna lie, I forgot about this, bro. This shit was so heat. This nigga got so mad, he was still in the... This was the first time we ever seen this little transformation right here, bro. He still had the nine-tail shit, plus his sage shit. That shit's so fucking tough. That transformation is heat.
Damn.
That shit's
okay,
peak,
now we're
nigga.
getting somewhere. And then I would walk outside, and I would have every single villager looking at me like I was a fucking ticking time bomb, and they were always wondering, when is this little nigga gonna crash out? Nigga, do you know how that feels? Shit, my heartstrings. I lost my parents, my homeboy, my sensei, and I've been bitchless for all 16 years of my life. But nigga, I'm still standing, and I'ma bring peace to this world and stop this cycle of hatred. Well, goddamn, little nigga, you actually just moved me a bit. Very well, I'm reviving everybody in your village.
Nigga, what?
So Naruto's 100% crit rate talk no jutsu worked. And this man Nagato revived everybody in the village he killed in exchange for his life. Now, that's good and all dandy, but are we gonna let Pain off the hook with all these charges after he revived everybody in the leaf? Hell no!
It's crazy, nigga.
The verdict. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the jury has decided that this trial is a pass. Pain makes the round table. However, all these charges, they not getting dropped, nigga. We're not gonna act like this man didn't boom a entire clan.
Real shit, he didn't revive this niggas. Plus, he didn't revive Jiraiya, so fuck this nigga, bro. But I don't want to say fuck this nigga, because I truly understand. This nigga been through some shit, nigga. Nigga was born in war, watched his parents die, all that shit. Hatred is real, bro. We gotta stop the hatred, gang. Stop the hatred. Still make fun of people, but stop the hatred. I'm out, bro. Peace.
I thought you'd be brave for life. I thought you would stay for life. You told me you love me, that's a fucking reason I thought. But I didn't know, oh, I didn't know that you was, oh, I didn't know, oh.